Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Haven't said that in a while, but I just couldn't overlook this, right? And plus, considering I've taken so much time off, right, and I've missed out on probably loads of banging views, considering how the nature of this season, right? I just had to say something here, right? You all know exactly what I'm talking about. You all know why you clicked on this video. Is my views on one of the most embarrassing weeks to be a Celtic fan that I can remember, at least in a long time, maybe ever, right? I can't even remember at this point. This totally unscripted, just like every single one of my videos. So it's just gonna be very natural, right? And this is pretty much just a reaction to what Neil Lennon said earlier in the earlier today with the press conference and all that, right? I just honestly, it's beyond a joke, honestly. So, for those of you who just died for a week at the start of this year, Celtic made the galaxy brain decision to go to Dubai in the middle of a pandemic when we've just went into lockdown, right? For the third time. Now, that in itself is bad enough, right? Then, Christopher Julian tests positive for coronavirus. There goes the demonetization in this video. Jesus Christ. And then 13 players have to self-isolate, including 3 members of staff, which means we had to field weakened sides against Hibs and Livingston. We drew both games. This all comes after losing the derby as well. Gavin Strachan had to take role as head coach for both games. And we now find ourselves 20 points behind Rangers. And it's January. I know we've got 3 games on, but even if we win all those games, which it's not likely we'll do, we'll still be 11 points behind. Now, this is difficult for me to make because I was actually, at the start of the season, I was actually one of the people that wanted to defend Neil Lennon. But after this, because I love Neil Lennon, right? Everyone knows that. But I mean, how can I actually defend him at this point anymore, right? Honest to God, it is beyond a joke. His press conference earlier today is more justifiable, is perfect justification as to why he shouldn't be here anymore, right? Get someone like Eddie Howe in, at this point. I mean, whilst Peter Lawwell comes out with this birthday card pish apology again after to the fans after the Dubai shenanigans, Lennon is actually coming out and defending it. How has he still got a job? How is he still managing a Celtic when he's saying stuff like this? His exact words were, "The whole squad is negative, bar 2. You know what? Screw it. The whole squad is negative, bar 2. And he said, and I shit you not, he said, "I think that's remarkable." And it totally blows out the water what certain quarters of the way the training camp has been portrayed by certain quarters of the media, certain pundits, and certain government officials. And he also went on to say that we did not abuse any privileges, and that also, it was perfectly allowed and not law breaking. Is this guy real? Is this guy a human being that exists? Does this guy? I get we call him popcorn teeth. When do you call him popcorn brain at this point? To be fair, at this point, that would be insulting to popcorn. I mean, Jesus Christ. Now, let's actually just sum up everything in a nutshell, right? So, 2nd of January this year, Celtic travelled to Ibrox to play Rangers in the Old Firm. Pretty obvious that. It was a good performance, and we only really lost it because Near Beaton went on a rugby tackle in the second half, right? And then we conceded not long after due to a Cal McGregor own goal, and lost to Rangers despite them not having a single shot on target all game. Story of our goddamn season. But at that point you think, alright, let's just okay, yeah, we get it. 10's gone. As long as we don't do anything stupid now, let's just finish out this season because 10's gone. The 10 is gone. You know, just don't do anything stupid. The day later, it is confirmed that Celtic have in fact travelled to Dubai, and the images started surfing around on Twitter, which naturally caused a massive backlash on Twitter, and for good reason, because this was just after another lockdown was announced, and we're out here travelling to Dubai. Like, yeah, I don't know. And whilst they were over there, you know, Christopher Julian, who was injured, so that begs the question, why was he at Dubai when he was injured, tested positive for the virus? And then 13 players had to self-isolate, including 3 members of staff as well, which included Neil Lennon, which he's also said that was ludicrous as well. I mean, it's not like that's been a thing that's been put in place since March or something. But yeah. Then we go and play against Hibs at Celtic Park. It was a dull performance. Then David Turnbull with a brilliant free kick puts in the lead with 10 minutes to go before we concede a late equaliser. Right? Then we play Livy at home. Again, it was dull. We just did not. It just was not fun to watch. It was. I mean, I could have done something else for 2 hours, honestly. And yeah, it was 0-0. To be honest, I'm just kind of happy that we kept a clean sheet at this point. But what makes this even worse is the fact that Rangers dropped points against Motherwell. That makes this even worse for me, because yeah, okay, the 10 was gone anyway, but had you not went to Dubai and had been able to field a full team against Hibs and Livy, then you would have won both games, and then, you know, fair enough, we'd still be, 16, 17, no, we'd still be 19 points behind, wouldn't we? But, well, considering they dropped points, we'd be about 17 points back. So, with 3 games now, that would be 8 points then if we were to win all 3, which you can't even guarantee at the moment. And obviously having to play Rangers twice before the end of the season. But that's the thing, right? That's what makes it even worse, right? Like, throwing away 10 in a row is bad enough, but the manner in which both Neil Lennon and the board have done it is nothing short of just atrocious. It is despicable. It is abysmal. Like, words cannot actually describe how bad it actually is. And that's the thing. Like, we'll never get this close to it again. This was our one chance for history and bragging rights forever, and they fucked it in an unbelievable manner. Like, yeah. See, this is what I mean when I say that I regret taking all those months off, because these could have banged in views, honestly. Anyway, that doesn't matter anymore. But the full squad is back now, so you think, great, they've served the isolation period, it's all good, they'll be back against Livy on Wednesday. Yeah, about that, another player's tested positive. Great. Another player, while self-isolating, tested positive. It's not been confirmed who that player is yet, but by the time this video goes out, it might be. I don't know, but still, it's which just makes it even worse. And just think, we had Julian test positive. That was bad enough. Depending on who is tested positive here, could make it even worse. And I genuinely pray that it's not Sorrow or Turnbull. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? It's bad that someone's tested positive as it is, right? Yeah, I mean, still, if it's Sorrow or Turnbull, then, then there's if it's Sorrow or Turnbull, then you can put your life savings on us not winning again on Wednesday. You can put your life on it, honestly. But that's just what I wanted to say for this video, right? Just thanks for watching, I guess. I'll probably actually start doing more of this over the course of 2021. More just Celtic fan perspective and reaction videos, like I used to do. I'm bringing these back this year. So stay tuned for that. But still, yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.